Hello Flywheelers, I'm in Germany today with a place called Karlsruhe and very close to Wörth where the world's largest truck plant is situated. We are on a tour in Germany. We'll be coming up with some exciting episodes from today onwards. First will be a tour to the world's largest truck plant which is owned by Daimler Truck where Mercedes-Benz Trucks are produced. We'll be actually visiting the special truck area and I'll be bringing more such exciting episodes like the commercial vehicles, more cars, everything will be coming up. Stay tuned, it will be very exciting tour through the Germany. Welcome to Flywheel. So guys, I'm here in the main place where is the world's largest truck plant is here. It's in Wörth. Mercedes-Benz truck plant is here. And it is the largest truck plant in the world with a assembly line extent up to 1 kilometer. This is the building, the entire plant actually, and this is the building which I mentioned. But we are not visiting that today. We will be visiting the special truck center which is over there where some of the special trucks are made like the one which I shown earlier, the Econic and the other trucks like the Zetros and the ultimate Unimog. But once I stand here, some memories popping up for me, some throwbacks. In 2012 when I came first, I had posted here a photo from here. So I want to recreate that photo. Still I have the photo and this same photo still remain here. So I'm going to recreate it. This Kundan Center is where I am standing now. Kundan means customers or customer center. Where behind the camera there's a small museum setup. So we'll go through that and we'll have a brief over here. And after that we'll go for the plant tour. And let's see how these special trucks are made in this amazing plant. Daimler Trucks, the world's largest truck maker, was part of Daimler AG earlier. After the separation from Mercedes-Benz passenger cars, Daimler Truck is an independent company who is responsible for manufacturing world-class trucks and buses, which includes Mercedes-Benz Trucks and Buses, Freightliner Trucks, Mitsubishi Fuso Trucks and Buses, Bharat-Benz Truck and Buses, Thomas Bill Buses, Western Star Trucks, and Cetra Luxury Buses. Mercedes-Benz, the most prominent truck makers among them, has a mother plant in Wörth and has got a strong presence in the market like Europe, Asia, Australia and Latin America. Situated in Wörth am Rhein, which means in the shore of Rhein River, this largest truck plant in the world laid its foundation in 1960 and it was commissioned in 1963 when the first truck rolled out from this plant. I had my first visit to this plant in 2012 as part of Eurothrill Series 1. It was a fabulous experience I had then, witnessing how the trucks are manufactured in the longest production line among any automaker, which go up to 1 kilometer long. This mega factory is spread in an area of 2.9 square kilometers, which is like a township, right? To make it more clear, it has the size of 400 international soccer field. It is spread in both sides of Rhein River. On an average, 400 trucks roll out from this plant daily, with a total production of over 3 million trucks from the last 50 years of its operation. Even though the MP trucks are assembled in the various parts of the world, the components, powertrains and other kits are actually provided from this plant. Hence it is called the mother plant. One among 5 trucks old in Europe and 1/3 of the trucks old in Germany are actually built in this plant. The Mercedes-Benz is the most popular truck brand in Europe. And all the Mercedes trucks which are sold in Europe are babies of this plant, which include the Actros series, Arocs heavy-duty trucks, Actros, Atego, Unimog, Zetros, Econic, and the latest full battery electric truck, the Actros. In this plant, each customers can customize their truck to their choice. As in Europe, trucking culture is in two manner: individual owners and the fleet operator. Either of these cases, the driver are given the high priority, hence they can individualize their cabin according to their choice. With over 400 plus exterior color combination and various kinds of interior combination, it is said that 2 cabins are not identical in this plant. That shows the level of individualization which can be done, and this facility is so flexible
to do all that in the same production line where they make multiple models. On every 3 minutes, a truck roll out from here, and in this campus, there are different units which make the different part of this truck, including bodybuilding, painting, configuring the powertrain, axles, and various other components. All these activities are synchronized so well, and the production are carried very smoothly. Even with all this sophistication, the perfection rate of this plant is so high, which is failure is equal to zero. Among this huge facility, there is a special plant where some special trucks are made, which is even having a special characters. That is where we are going to take the tour today. The plant which make the ultimate Unimog, the versatile Zetros, and the workhorse, the Econic, which is the special truck plant in Mercedes-Benz Wörth. As you know, we already have brought the special episode on Zetros and Econic earlier, and a special Unimog episode is on the way. As these trucks are more mechanical, less volume, and not highly sophisticated as the Actros or Arocs, it is assembled separately in this plant. Before we go deep into this plant, let's go back to the customer center for a small tour over the facilities over there.
So this is very unique thing, 1886 Daimler motor gun, one of the first automobiles, and here we can see how the automobile was then. And this could be start of an era of a automobile revolution, I would say, because after this came the first truck, first bus, a lot of other things, which I think I'll show you soon in the museum, because I will be going for a museum tour. But right now, on my left, there is a small museum set over here for the Mercedes trucks. We'll just go through briefly. It's not just a museum for old trucks, also some future elements are shown. We'll see that. This is the L3000S, one of the first new gen truck I can say, because from this onward the diesel engine came, which is why the diesel name is here along with the 3-star, because diesel was a separate brand then by Rolls Diesel, and they used to have diesel name plate on the star because they were a big collaboration. Other truck which I seen with the diesel plate was MAN. MAN also had the diesel plate, and there's a S with the front bonnet. We Indians might know the success of this model, which came to India as Tata Benz, and after this onwards, India also had a very huge revolution in truck industry. And on my right side is something which is future. Hey, she's along with us for this event, and she's from USA. Okay, this is something amazing. I've been there in Hanover when it was unveiled in 2018. What a truck. It's a truck which has shown the first autopiloting as a future truck, and it has a lot of autonomous features which is showcased on those days, and it will be coming into there. Some of them already exist in the trucks, and it look amazing with this aerodynamic face. Look like something from a science fiction movie, right? Amazing look, amazing truck. See how big it is. I'm not a mannequin. Okay, so I'm in front of this truck shop where you can buy some merchandise for your memories from this experience, and I bought this amazing scale model of an Arocs tipper, one of my favorite truck, and this will be my memento for this trip. And there is some other activities where I took my photos also. So there are a lot of activities to get you engaged from this customer center. It's not just coming and seeing the truck, getting the delivery. There are a lot of things, and good restaurants also there. Restaurant, they call it as restaurant by the side of lake. I don't know, I've not seen any lake over there, but there is a stream, which is good, and that good ambience and good food really make a day. One thing again which actually develop the skill of kids are such toys, which is mainly the Lego Technico toys, where you can really build a real machine like this Arocs, Unimog. All this stuff I've been seeing for a long time, but I'm not able to buy. But maybe if I get a chance, I'll definitely buy for my son. And this skills actually shows that Germans are very good in their engineering, because these things develop their engineering skill by making such stuff. And it's very working model, like Lego Technic is very known for their proper working models, which I would have done it during the COVID time when you were sitting at home, but I missed that opportunity. So if you're a truck guy and if you're here with your family to take delivery of your new truck, this customer center also provides some exciting things for your kids. There's a play area with some attractive cars, some trucks which you can paint, and this area also shows some activities which actually develop their traffic culture in this country, which we lack very much. I really think India should come up with some programs where our kids start off with a good traffic culture for the future.
In this special truck plant, 3 models are actually produced. The ultimate off-roader Unimog, most versatile Zetros, and the workhorse Econic. Among Unimog, there are 2 model variants with different axle configurations. And in Zetros also, you can find different drive configuration like the 4x4 and the 6x6. Zetros also come with 6x4, but it is assembled in Saudi Arabia plant with the components exported from this plant. Econic also comes with different axle combination, but most cases it is the 6x2 with the 4 steering axles. Econic is mostly used on municipal, fire and other uses, wherein Unimog and Zetros are used in the extreme conditions. All these models uses powertrain and other components from Mercedes-Benz Trucks, and all these supplies are come centrally located from the mother plant. The underpinnings of these trucks are actually different. That's why this has been built separately on a special plant rather than using the main Mercedes-Benz assembly plant. Moreover, these are trucks individually crafted mostly, and some of the elements like the Unimog portal axle are very different from what we normally see on the trucks. Even in the underpinnings, some of the elements are shared, like the drive axles from all-wheel drive models of Arocs are the same which we have seen in the Zetros. All these trucks are away from the highly sophisticated and complicated electronics from the regular trucks. That is because these trucks are actually used in extreme conditions and exposing to extreme situations like for the military, fire, railways, forest, etc. And these trucks are easy to maintain and repair on this condition and back to work with a very less turnaround time. That make these trucks very unique workhorses. Zetros are very rarely seen in Europe. These are mostly used as military and armed forces in European countries. The major market for Zetros are mostly Middle East and some other developing countries. Whereas Unimog and Econic are the favorite choice for Europeans for their particular kind of jobs. Driver cabins of these trucks are manufactured in a different area and brought on this plant, where the chassis and other things are made in this plant. This plant is designed in a way that workers' ergonomics are considered very highly. As the average worker age is around 50, they try to make the production line easy to work. Hence, they start off in an upside down position where the under chassis fitments like the axles, springs, everything is fitted over. Once those are completed, they turn the chassis to sideways to check out everything and flip it up to fix up the all other things like the powertrain cabin and other wirings over the chassis. Once powertrain and entire chassis is manufactured, driver cabin with all the fitments fixed towards the chassis. This point is called marriage point, where actually track their shape and form. Once this is done, they fit the tires and other things. And in case of Unimog, the outer wheel arches, which are not metal, are fitted after the production line. Once all these are fit, the production line move on to the final area of brake calibration and quality check.
So here is the last point after marriage point where they are actually calibrating the brake with the permissible weight on the truck. Actually that's a Unimog U300 series and they are putting on weight on the truck so that the brake calibration is optimized. They will be removing the weight as well as and putting on the weight. On both the conditions they calibrate the brake ABS system and all so that it performs in the perfect way. Now the engines all are on. You can see the loud noise because they're testing the first cranking of the engine. The first cranking happened here after assembly is done, and from there it roll up for the quality check and maybe going to the yard for better, more bodybuilding, everything. But it's almost in the end of the production cycle here. So guys, we are in the last point where everything is assembled together to make this two Unimogs. Here is the U5000 and there's the U500 versions, which are like this proper military spec all-terrain vehicle, and this is a vehicle which is used for municipal and other purpose. From here next is actually the final checkpoint where they check the quality, everything on a jack. They'll raise the vehicle. After that, roll out to the yard. This is how these trucks are made. It's an amazing experience to have a second visit over here in the plant, especially in this special truck plant, which was not shown to me earlier, and it is not shown to much of the people normally, because here is the most of the trucks which are going to military are made. So that way it's a very confidential area. We can see some military trucks over here, but we are not allowed to film it. But anyway, it was an exciting experience to have this tour over here in this plant. Yeah guys, so these are the new Actros truck, which is a fully electric truck. I'll be bringing an episode for this truck later on, but not on this episode. Today was a production day. So after coming back to this same place after 10 years, I'm having a different experience of watching how the special trucks are made, which is not very frequent. We are getting an entry to those truck plant. It's a very rare occasion, and we were lucky enough, and you are also lucky enough to see this. The mother plant, as I explained earlier, is the main truck plant, where most of the truck, once they finish the assembly, come and park here. This content center, which is a customer center, they give delivery of the truck here in a ceremonial way, which if they wanted to. So 1/3 of the European customers take delivery of the truck from here, and they have a big celebration and occasion made for their life, and normally it has been filmed and photographed. They used to enjoy this moment. So I was also enjoying a different moment of seeing the special truck made and assembled in this special truck plant. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, I'll be bringing more such experience in the coming episode. Don't want to disclose the surprises, so wait and see what is going to come. Anyway, you have to like and share this video to your friends who have not seen it, and share your opinion about this episode and what you want to see more on our episodes on the comment box. Until we meet next with another episode with a truck or cars, anything, stay safe and enjoy your wheeling.